Okay, guys, one more time. Good morning. We can start our lesson with the Westminster International University in Tashkent Lyceum Entrance Examination English Paper version 5. I will mark the answers that you are giving to me. For example, if most of you will consider the answer A. Okay, guys, one more time. Good morning. We can start. If you are, for example, want to pick the answer A, most of you, I will pick it for you. Then I will only put your answers over here. The rest, the answers I will send later. It is entrance examination English paper version 5 Behrus. Okay, if you can see the test, that's great. Let's start. Again, reminder, your answers will be subject to change. I will only put your answers, then we'll send the correct answers to your groups or channels. So let's start. He often drank up a cup of tea straight after getting out or down or over or up of the bed. Okay, 3 people saying it's D and 3 people are saying it's A. Okay, Jasmine said 3 times at once it's A. Let's go with A. Next one. Messi, in my opinion, is best football player in the world. Well done, guys. Next. After you pick an orange from the tree, you need to... Great. According to the weather forecast, there... Okay. Our customers are out first. In fact, without them, we should have no work. It's definitely not purpose. Okay, next. If you don't book the holiday now, there won't... Okay, unanimously you are saying it's A. The car is ideal for parents. Children need a lot of space for their toys. Okay, great. Why have you not cleaned up dirty pots? His dad asked. Be careful with apostrophes. Okay, more of you saying it's B. There were 2 keys on the fob, but unfortunately, here is unfortunately, that's why you cannot say it's B. Okay. Teenagers are often accused of suffering from boringly bored, boring, or boredom. Great, it's boredom. They had both lived in the capital. Okay. Just because it's the model doesn't mean it's the best. The goal he scored in extra time was unreasonable, unbelievable, unattainable, or unspoiled. Great. Next. It's against the law to use your phone. It's the easiest. My father was always interested in. Why don't you do so good in your mock exams? Okay, now look at the reading part. It's about Sherlock Holmes. Maybe some of you remember. So guys, you have a minute. Read this text and tell me, is it a marketing leaflet, it's a newspaper article, is it a Sherlock Holmes book, or a magazine entry? Do you have any answers? Okay, Savinch is saying it's B. Those who are saying it's marketing leaflet, can you explain why? They are advertising or they are suggesting. Okay, half of you said it's a marketing leaflet. And some of you said a newspaper article. It is not a marketing leaflet because leaflet doesn't look so. And it's not a magazine entry because in magazine entries you will have a longer stories, longer texts. It's not a book because they're talking about tickets. It's a newspaper article. Because in newspaper articles, they are having very short paragraphs, and they are not directly advertising. Here they are suggesting, they are explaining, they are advising. Marketing leaflet, it's the ones that they give out outside to you, a small piece of paper where they're advertising and giving it out to people. Okay, finding the Sherlock Holmes Museum is easy. is what all tourists do should happen first or could be challenging? Yes, because it's saying that it can take a detective work. It's saying it over here. Great. What phrase could replace in word surcharge in the last sentence? To your surprise, I will tell you guys, in the mock exam, around 33% students said it's a lower cost. But guys, it's illogical. They are saying that you can jump out from the queue if you pay the surcharge. So it's impossible for the lowered cost. Yep, it's extra cost. Now our next one. You have a minute again. The rest people, you have to be participating as well. You are 28, only like 4 people are writing. Oh no, 5. The main purpose, definitely not C. Here they are advertising. It doesn't say where they are advertising. That's why it's easier to put here to advertise. They are not limiting. If the advertisement can be anywhere, in the magazine, in an article, in a newspaper. Here they are saying that you shouldn't miss this opportunity, and they are saying what you can find there. Next, what does the word miss mean in the first sentence? Here is a mistake. It's not in the first sentence. Why she made a mistake? Fail to benefit, fail to attend, fail to understand, or fail to answer. Exactly. The writer thinks the battle reconstructions will make you feel the answers that you gave. Oh my God, how they can be angry. Yeah, it's amazed. Here they're saying about full of emotions. Next one. Where could this extract be taken from? Yeah, a recipe book. It is important to make sure the onion and pepper have been cooked a bit first or sliced before cooking, mixed with salt and pepper or cooked thoroughly. So let's see about onion and pepper. You have to soften for 5 minutes. Yeah, they are similar. You are saying it should be cooked thoroughly. Are you sure? It's saying soften. Cooked a bit first. And half of you said cook thoroughly. Okay, what should you do after the mozzarella has been added? Stir the dish, grill the dish, put it in the oven, or eat it with a salad? Okay, all of you said it's B. Flooding in Georgia. It's very short. I hope it would be easy for you to answer. Yeah, it's the best. Okay, heavy flooding. The answer that the animals are on the loose isn't correct because it's not a natural disaster. They are looking for a natural thing, like an earthquake. They may take some parts. Why is it not safe to walk in Tbilisi? Please, guys, do not change the wording. Take it from the text. Here you have more than one possible answer. Now I will highlight them. The fact that they broke out, the fact that animals on the loose, and rain and wind. How many animals are still free? Answer some is not answer. It's unclear. Now next reading. Can you give answers to 3 of them at once? Okay. Western Indonesia. What does the word dormant mean in the second sentence? Slept? Inactive? Okay, I will down the more correct answers. So maybe one of them is yours and it's correct. It means inactive, slowed down, no, dormant is not didn't erupt. You are now explaining. Make sure it doesn't exceed the limit. 4 words. Always try to give the best short version for these kind of answers. No, Jasmine, it explodes violently, not suitable. It's growing, not suitable. Now, last one. What eventually happens to the lava dome? Okay. Growing in size, filled with metal rock. Guys, remember in these kind of questions, where you have to write no more than 4 words, there is always more than one possible answer. So if your answer is not written here, it does mean that your answer is definitely incorrect. The writing parts you will send to me in private. Now, let's do version 6. Open version 6 on your phones or laptops. Let's start. They want to develop the business by exactly. Taking a bus is far than walking. Great. A university course is challenging, but yes, I will send the answers for version 5 and 6. Here we have difference in opinion. Some of you saying it's much, some of you saying it's very. It's definitely not A, and it's definitely not B. Okay, let it be yours. Most religious scholars agree that in religious texts it's often ambiguous. What was the word ambiguous? Who can give me the translation? I'm not saying ambitious, I'm saying ambiguous. Thank you, Abdurrahim. Thank you, Jasmine. Only 2 people are in the vocabulary list that I have sent. Okay, give me the answer. Most scholars agree that anyway, he said that who wanted to help was welcome, so I offered. Great. When we were young, we have to make difficult about our future at an early age. There is only like one possible answer. The rest are just excluding themselves. I asked if I could join in the game of football this morning, but it was cancelled because of the weather. Okay. My best friend Rhea is in my class, also lives next door to me. Okay. Because he missed the bus to school, it was if he could make it on time. Was it doubtful? Was it reluctant? Was it refusing or hesitant? Okay. On Wednesday in the morning, we are new of faculty for a talk. Next. The illness is on the increase. It's through the palate that has not been washed properly. Okay, again, we have difference in opinion. Most of you are consider these answers correct. I will send the correct ones later. When you're giving the answer, always have the justification why you're thinking so, please, guys. Okay, next, the Felix Kamerlander from hibernation at 9:32 a.m. yesterday morning to resume the Rosetta mission. Attract your attention to here. Yes, it has woken. Next, it's necessary to use sunscreen in hot climates to protect your skin. Great. While driving, I suddenly saw the police in my rear mirror. I had You really need to repeat the infinitives. When I saw my teacher this morning, I great. Guys, I will stop here with this test. I will send it to you also. Now we can move to phrasal verbs because last lesson it was mentioned to do phrasal verbs more. Okay? Can you type on the phrasal verbs that you know? Any simple ones? Okay. You guys are good at it. Now I know why you have asked to do it. Because you know what you're doing. Okay, guys, it turns out you are really, really good at it. What does it mean? The phrasal verb work out. Okay, means exercise. What else? It has two meanings. Yeah, you can say, I want to work it by myself, which means, yes, you have to find out by yourself. You have to solve it by yourself. What does it mean, turn up? No, it's not turn on, it's turn up. Guys, it means to show up suddenly or to appear suddenly. For example, David always turns up late to the class. Occur happens to things more. For example, this situation or this problem occurred, but to turn up, it's more for a person. What means carry on? Or break into. Carry on means, no, it's not zaboиться. Yes, it means continue. For example, you enter to the room and that person is talking and that person stopped because you entered and you are saying, oh, it's okay, carry on. It's like interrupt. Sorry. But doesn't go along. Can you give me the answer for the think back as well? Go along means agree to something. It's like when your friend gives the idea to you, you just go along with it. You don't have any disagreement. Think back means remember. You remember something that has happened before. Yes, Jasmine, it's remember. What about sort out? And sleep over. Sort out? No, it's not divide. Sort out you figure out the solution. It's like when you have a problem and you are saying, okay, I have to sort it out. Yes, Said, it's correct. To make it clear, possible. What about sleepover? Girls should know it. Not get sleep. It's having to sleep in your friend's house. Yes, Behruz. What does mean show off? Sevinç because it's very popular for girls. If you watch American movies, the sleepover is having between the girls. Yes, it's to act extra. Not in a negative way. You just want to show everything that you have, and it's too extra. You're exaggerating, like showing off your new clothes, new phone. What about this one? Shop around. Yeah, Behruz. Продаваться. Yeah, it is shopping. But what kind of shopping? What is the point of having this shopping? No, shop around. It's what your mother does mostly, comparing the price. So you go to one place, it's for example 10,000. You go to a different place, it's 12, 15,000, and you compare. That's how you shop around. Run out. This one is popular. Yeah, have nothing left. You can run out of time in the exam. You can run out of shampoo. You can run out of soap. In this case, we have run out of masks. Okay. Run into. Yes, antiseptics. Oh, it hurts. Next one, run into. Yes, meet somebody. Without expecting it. Yeah, in the times when you weren't ready to meet your friends, in your worst time and you are meeting them, that's when you run out. So instead of saying, I have met your friend outside or something, you can say, I ran out into your friend. Put something together. or put together. No, it's not compare. Yes, it's connect till it makes sense. It's like you put your ideas together before you write an essay, then you have to put them like in logical order, you have to combine them, like link them to each other till it makes sense. Because we had an earthquake like an hour ago. Yes, I felt it. It was right before we started. It was the goddess notice, like don't do this lesson. It's good that earthquake happened, then that's how you wake up. Pick out. It's not gather. Pick out means choose. It's not take out, it's pick out, Behruz. Okay, a little depressing one. Pass away. Yeah, it's rip, die. So the worst ones, you know. Okay, mix up or mixing up. So if I say, oh guys, I'm sorry, I mixed up, what does it mean? It's confusing, to make it confused, yes. So this one makes something up. You do this when I ask you about your homework and you start making something up, making an excuse. Lie about something. Coming up with something new. Yeah, you make up your stories about how you did your homework and left it at home. Your just notebook jumped up from your bag. Look out. Yeah, David, your homework just jumping out, just running away from the center. No, look out means be careful. Look up is to search. Look out is to be careful. For example, the floors are slippery and your friend is saying, hey, look out. What about look after? Yeah, it is take care. When you look after your baby sister or baby brother, it's looking after. Or you can look after at the adults as well. Keep on doing. I think it's just telling the answer itself. What about hold on? Wait a minute, it's a phone conversation language. Hang out and hang in. Hang out, to have fun or to be out with friends. Hang in is when your friend is in depression or having some difficult times. You say hang in there. It means stay positive. Don't be upset. No, hang on is like a hold on. Wait. Hang it. Это вешать. Okay? What about this one? Grow out of something. Yes, it's get bigger for something. For example, do you wear the clothes that you wore like 5 years ago? No, because you got bigger. You don't fit into them anymore. Нет, это не стать взрослее. It might be the attitude. For example, I grow out of these, like from attending these parties. It means you are older and you are not interested into them anymore. But it's mostly about the clothes. Your first option was more correct. Go for it. Okay, go out with. What about this one? You should not go out with. It's not hang out. It's a date. Yes, Behrouz, it's correct. This one is going for a certain event. Go against. The rest of the participants, please write something, give your ideas too. Maybe your guess will be correct. No, it's not. It's not damage. Yes, it means oppose. For example, you go against yourself. You go against your principles. You go against of someone's opinion. You stay in your own one, and you go against of others. Okay. Go after. Yes, Saida, to follow someone or your dreams. Yeah. Stop trying. Find out. Yeah, thank you for motivation. Okay, fall apart. Fall apart can be used in two contexts. First, when you break something and it breaks into pieces like a plate, or between friends. You are friends with someone for some time, but then you guys fall apart. You guys go to different colleges or universities and you don't meet up. End up. No. End up means, let's say you want to rent a house and you have lots of choices, but you end up choosing one. It's like your final decision, final choice, or final option. Yeah, Abdurrahim, it's correct. And you can also say, for example, you wanted to be a doctor, but now you are an engineer, let's say. And you may say, well, now I ended up being an engineer. You want more, or is it enough? Okay, we will finish here with this one. Okay, guys, do you have any questions? Homework. Actually wanted to know about the last 3 essays, task 2 essays. Most of you did write only one. Could you write all 3 of them? Because they are 3 types. Yes, I will send these phrasal verbs and that test also. Here. We did last lesson problem solution essay. Today we discussed this one, but it's not completed yet.